Welcome to Vlogtober Day 19.
They're coming, come on. They're coming. Oh my goodness, be careful. Go. Oh my goodness, come on. Oh my goodness, come on. Oh my God, come on, I got y'all. If you love someone, you better show them. Cause tomorrow, I promise you just don't know where you going. My time is moving slow in, you just gotta know it. I love you from the bottom of my heart, I'm trying to show it. If you love someone, you better show them. Cause tomorrow, I promise, and you just don't know where you going. My time is moving slow in, you just gotta know it. I love you from the bottom of my heart, I'm trying to show it. Trying to show it.
What's good, Disney family?
So today is a highly requested video.
Yes.
You guys wanted a How We Met Part 2.
Part 2. So listen, we was like, man, should we give it to them this fast? So we was like, yeah, man, because everybody been DMing us. Yeah. And this is really not even How We Met anymore. It's basically just showing you our journey. Yeah. But
and where we are
since
now.
How We Met from there. This video is no edits. Before we go any further, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And what?
Give this video what?
Yes, sir. But man, we gonna jump right into it. Baby Jake. Dang, man. Listen, y'all, we all got on gray.
Yes.
And we ain't even playing it.
I got a gray like y'all.
I know. Where we left off at is when COVID-19 hit.
Yes.
So
when COVID-19
Yeah.
So when COVID-19 hit, we were
we're gonna start it. We're gonna say COVID, and this is no edits, y'all. We can be real. COVID-19, we were at our second apartment from where we moved from the first time.
Yes.
I had just got a job.
And I was 8 months pregnant with Jade.
Yes.
And we had 8 months pregnant with Jade.
Zoe.
And I was there with Zoe. Zoe was there as well. So me and Zoe was in the house for I would say a month straight. Because he was always at work, and I was already pregnant, and moving around was just too much at the time. I was already feeling out of it, because I was just pregnant big, and I had to take care of Zoe. So me and Zoe would just sit in the house and just do different stuff like that. I would play with her hair, she would play with my hair, just doing girly stuff while we in the house. And yeah, just trying to make it fun and just trying to make the most of it while we're just sitting in the house. And then from that time forward.
Meanwhile, while they're, and I probably said this in the last video, but while they're doing this, the whole time is one, she was working before at the ice cream shop.
Yes.
And second, I was working at DTLR, but then I just wasn't really feeling that job because it was just, the pay was so low.
Right.
But it was it took a lot of pride for me to even go get a job.
Right. And another thing was, remember he was about to get a job.
He was
about to be a stylist. So he went through the whole process of he was going to be a men's suit stylist type of thing. So he went through the whole process, and the day he was supposed to go for his first day of work.
I think we got to give him the details.
Or orientation.
So my dad is a stylist, right?
Okay.
And he's not a stylist no more because now we're going to get to that. But so my dad was a stylist. He was like, yo, son, I know you got a little rough situation going on right now.
And
I got the connection. Yeah, this can make you some money. So what I did was I had a couple
help out because it gave you benefits as
everything that we was looking for
stuff.
because we had 2 kids. Yeah. We had 1 kid at the time, but we had Jade coming, so it was thinking ahead of time. Yeah. So we throwing the suits on. I'm excited. Don't want to go, but I had to humble myself and okay, man, this is for my family. It's not even about me no more. Mm-hmm. And so I put the suit on. I'm going to the orientation. Not orientation. I went to the 2 interviews. I got hired. The next thing is going to the orientation for a week before you can go to the sales floor. Yeah. And so once the day of the orientation, y'all, I'm gonna show you how we really needed this money. Yes. I'm keeping it real.
And the lady called. Before he went, he's about to leave out. He's like, all right, babe, we're giving each other kisses.
I will never forget.
And as soon as he's about to walk out the door, he got a phone call. I'm like, who's that? He's like, I guess it was the lady. She's like, oh, well, I think we're going to pass. You don't have to come in today. I think we're just going to pass. I'm like, damn.
We needed this money. We was in our new apartment and really didn't have any money, no furniture, no nothing. And at this point, I'm like, man.
And y'all, this video is crazy.
So like as we're going, and I'm saying at this moment, I'm like, okay, Isaiah, stay confident. The lady just told me no.
Exactly. So y'all know what I said. I came up with that. I said, no matter of fact, keep on the suit that you have on. Let's go look for a job. That's exactly what we did. I was like, no, we're not even going to sweat what she said. It's okay. She'll be all right. She don't want you. Somebody else will.
Yeah.
So we was in the car like searching for jobs. We going place to place to place to place. He was going to different places, and then he went to main event.
Yeah.
Main event, I was like, babe, you're going to get this job.
I could tell y'all the place there because I would never be going back. Thank you, Lord. So I go into main event, y'all. After I've went into
so many different places.
Like different big upscale restaurants. Because she was like, babe, you know what? You should serve your personality, the way you talk to people. You'll get a lot of tips. Mm-hmm. Never heard of it in my life. Never thought of that, honestly. So I go in there, and at this point, my confidence is like high, but in the inside, I'm feeling down because it's like nothing is going right. I have a family to feed. Mm-hmm. I go into there, and I go inside, and I'm like, hey, man, you know, I played as if I already filled out an application. Yep. Remember, I said I filled out an application, just coming to check up on it, and really, I have not filled out an application. So as soon as I go in there, they say, man, oh, let's give you a tour around here. I guess maybe because I had a suit on, but they hired me right on the spot. Mm-hmm. They said next couple, I think, did I have to go the next day?
Yes,
the next 2 or 3 days or something, I had to fill out the little stuff and go in and start serving. Not serving, but I had to go through the process of like learning different things, having a swipe card and all that. Like and at this time, I'm like, Lord, what is going to come from this? What is going to come from this? And then
I would just say, you know, just do your best, and just be yourself. That's all I would tell them every day. Just be yourself, and you will get what you need from it.
Yeah,
and sure enough, like I would tell you.
Hold on, no, we can't tell them that yet.
Okay.
So as we going, right? As I'm going, I tell her I got the job. She was actually there. I'm going to orientation. My attitude was not the greatest because it was just like, man, like who wants to? From what I was doing as an actor and getting paid a decent amount of money for that, to come to that is like humbling. So it's like, okay, everything's happening for a reason. So I go in there, I start working my first week. It was a little rough. Not even a little rough, but I just had to get the hang of the swiping and interacting with people, getting alcoholic drinks and things like that. But the second week, y'all, I started making consistent enough money to where we was making our rent within a weekend.
In a weekend.
Within the weekend. So we went from struggling to like making a rent within the weekend and actually putting money to the side to where we could actually take care of her. And because at this moment we living like we didn't even have a paycheck check. She had like a $200 check coming in every 2 weeks. So it's like, oh my goodness.
We did have some money saved up, but that was like trickling down because it's like rent was like $1,400 for everything included.
So really, to be honest with you, we were living above our means and off of the look that we wanted.
Yeah.
And this is what I would tell you all. Don't ever try to live above your means if you know you're not going to be able to do anything else. Yeah. So that's our fault. But at the end of the day, we know what we wanted. And we got what we wanted. But just managing it was a little bit difficult at the time. So as I'm making a nice piece of money, I'm like, babe, you don't have to work no more. Because she put her time in. At this time, she's like 7-8 months pregnant. Feet swelling. She's tired. Scooping ice cream. I said, babe, don't go back there. I'll take care of it. So with me saying don't go back there, I'll take care of it, I start picking up and working almost 6 days a week, 7 days a week, 14-hour days, like knocking it out, and I'm bringing home a nice piece of money. Like, but the pain and the ache on my body was
that's
very.
What really like hurt me because it's like I know I was pregnant and all that stuff like that, but I'm not the type to just sit in the house and just let him work. Like that doesn't sit well with me. Like I feel like we're both a team and both of us can make it easy on each other. You know, we have children. Like that's a lot. But at the time, I couldn't do nothing. So I just had to see him like he would come home like 3 o'clock in the morning, but get up at 12 to go to work again. And that, I did not like that. I hated it. I hated it so much. It's like I barely got to see him anymore.
It was, man, it's very emotional because it's like you don't ever count yourself out. And I'm going to continue the story, but do not ever count yourself out. All the bad times, they're not really bad times. They're just bumps in the road that you need to be able to appreciate certain things that are coming and look at it as a positive thing. But as I'm working, still working, I'm really not wanting to go. I turn my switch on every time I walk through those doors and try to give people the best service. And
you always like come home with like, you know, different like comments from people.
Comments on the receipts, like God's gonna bless you. You have something big in store.
You're gonna do something big. You and your family are gonna be big. Blah blah blah. And he would always like call me like when he's like in the kitchen, like, babe, this lady just told me this, blah blah blah, or I just got this tip. I just got this big tip. The guy just blah blah blah, or you know, a family just left this. It's crazy.
And as she's at home, she's getting more pregnant and more pregnant. Yeah. And at this time, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Before I even got this job, things were shaky. The phone's ringing. Hold on. Pause it.
Pause what?
Pause that. All right. So as I don't have this job yet, I'm going back a little bit. Our relationship was rocky. Yeah. Rocky on an aspect of not saying we didn't love each other, care for each other, but when you can't provide, and that's an irritation. Plus, you have a baby on the way. Plus, I'm going back and forth to get Zoe, and the money's not really good.
I just didn't know what to do. Like I was just, we were just all over the place in our feelings because of what, the particular one we was in. But once you start working, it started, getting smooth. It was like smooth sailing when he started working at the little restaurant or whatever like that. Ooh. But I was so upset because I couldn't see him like that.
Yeah. So at this time, there's no time spent. Yeah. And so speed it up. Then the corona, I'm working. And this is around March. At this time, I'm making good money consistently. I got used to the body aches, the feet hurting, and just trying to get better and better and better. And so as we keep going and trying to make it happen, this is what happens, y'all. COVID-19 hit.
Yes, this crazy because actually Isaiah, before anybody knew about COVID-19, I used to see COVID-19 from somebody on Instagram, and they had it over there. I think it was in Korea. That's the first time I knew about it, but it wasn't in the United States yet. So Isaiah came home, said he felt sick, he started throwing up, he was doing all this stuff like that, like he felt horrible. Me personally, I think this is before anybody in the United States even said anything about COVID. Isaiah got sick, like really sick. He was throwing up, he was losing weight, he couldn't eat, he couldn't taste nothing. He just felt like he was just done for. And I really felt like he actually had it. Yeah. That's how I feel. He was saying like somebody was in there that was sick, and the person, I don't know, I guess they were just spreading it around the whole restaurant. And then I would say like 3 weeks later, that's when people started talking about COVID.
All right, y'all, sorry, we apologize. We got a phone call. But basically what Desiree was saying, I felt though as I had COVID, I don't know exactly what it was, but I had all the symptoms that they were speaking about. But then I just happened to get better, thank God, because she had caught a little bit of symptoms after the fact.
Oh, yeah,
that
I
was sick because we were sleeping in the same bed.
Mine was there for like a day or two.
Yeah, a day or two. Yeah. And so after that, basically, this is around March Madness. This is when everybody's getting their taxes. So I'm excited. Just keep it real. Like, I'm about to get some money for the family. But God has some other plans. Hold on, baby. So as that goes on, we are not struggling with the rent no more, right? We are not struggling. We could pay the rent 3 months in advance if we wanted to. Yeah. But when it came down to it, we had an opportunity for my brother where it was like, my brother and my mom, my godmother, and was like, hey, I know this COVID stuff is about to hit. I don't know how bad it's going to be. Exactly. Do y'all want to come move in with us? And so when it said move in with us, I said,
it was kind of iffy about it.
It was iffy because it's like God is blessing us, but at the same time, do we need to be humble enough to where it's like, what can we get out of this situation to better our situation even more?
And so I was telling him, I was like, okay, if we move here, we have to go after what we've been trying to go after for a while, which is YouTube. That's why I said that's the only way that I'm moving there is if we're doing YouTube.
Yes, because we were on our break. We were on we haven't did YouTube in 5 months like we said in the last video. Have not did it for 5 months. And so what we did was we broke our lease, right? This is a leap of faith because at this time we have a family. She's about to have a baby. We broke our lease. We said, you know what? We're going to move off faith. We're not going to think about it no more, and we're going to go. We packed our stuff within a day or two, and we head out. Yeah. And we're there. We get settled and everything like that. We closed that, and now we're in debt with this apartment about a couple $1,000s. We're not worried about that, though, because we're not going to let that hold on our name and let that hold us back. So I want to let you all know, just a side note, don't ever let nobody or anything try to hold you back because God has a way of figuring things out as long as you're moving in the right direction and being positive and genuine. So we moved. And so by then we have a video that's already done that we have not released to where we're revealing that Desiree is pregnant to the YouTube. We have about 500, 600 followers on YouTube.
It's crazy because like throughout my pregnancy, I was just taking pictures of my belly. I didn't even know I was even using it for it. I was just taking pictures from when I first found out I'm pregnant till I was about to have the baby. I was just taking pictures, and luckily it came. It was for a reason. I didn't know what it was for, but we used it for the video from small to big for the video, and that's when we made the video revealing I was pregnant.
Yeah, and so from
I
there,
think around there we had what, like 600
like
subscribers?
maybe 550, 600 at that time.
Yeah.
But from there, we found out, like, okay, we're gonna drop it. Let's be consistent. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work.
It was like,
and
since
so,
we're here, this is something that can help out. Like, she was willing to help out with the kids and
Yes.
stuff like that. Why? Because she knew what we was trying to go after,
I see, baby.
and she was supporting us like 100%. So me and Isaiah would just go do YouTube. Like, we would just like
make content.
Yes.
Make content. We got some business
once
cards.
we got that chance, we was like, we ain't letting up on this.
We got some business cards,
Yeah.
and I would go out while she's still pregnant, and I would go out every day to like Walmart, Target, Sam's Club, all these different open public places, and hand out our cards.
Yeah.
Have the camera on our head, like, yes, we're new YouTubers. Boom, this is we're a family channel. Boom, I would give it to grandmothers, parents, kids,
Everybody.
and everything. And people would adapt to us very, very, and they love to drive. And so our hustle was a little bit different because we wanted it so bad, and we love what we do.
Yeah.
And so from there, y'all, then my other brother, y'all probably seen him on the video with Zoe when he was singing happy birthday to him, Tony.
Oh yeah.
He told us about TikTok. And so once he told us about TikTok,
because we would always see TikTok, you know, on Instagram, he's scrolling, like,
Yeah.
see TikTok. I'm like, I don't know about TikTok.
and we're not even into the
I'm
social
not,
media.
yeah, so I didn't
at
even
all.
think of
We're not
us
into
like
it.
doing TikTok. Like, what
We're not
am I
in.
doing?
I didn't know how to. I had a little
Exactly.
rhythm.
I'm like,
I don't know how to
what are we
dance.
gonna do
But
on TikTok?
he said, "Listen, bro, if you get on TikTok, I will never forget this day." He said, "Bro, if you get on TikTok, bro, and you and
Y'all
your
will
family,
blow that
y'all
out
will
the
blow
water."
up." And I was like, "What, bro?"
So,
But that was God. That was
Yes.
God, like telling
Yes.
something through somebody else.
Yes.
And just because you don't know something, you're not used to something, that don't mean it's not for you.
right.
It's different ways of doing things out here. So we get on TikTok for the first month.
Yeah.
No, for the first like
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
We only had 46 followers.
46 followers.
And we wasn't getting that many
First
views.
one.
We was like, okay, well, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. We just kept putting out content. We was like, maybe it's just like YouTube. That's have to be consistent, which it is. So we're just being consistent.
And we're posting 10 videos a day, 10 to 12 videos a
going
day.
crazy, dancing and everything. So then we hit one video. It was one, I don't know, that day was like a lucky
Matter of fact,
day
we're
for
going to
us.
upload the video so you can see.
Yes.
This video right here is when we kind of blew up on TikTok.
Yes, for a
Our
fact.
first little viral video.
Yes,
And
that day was like a lucky day for us because we actually had 2
it wasn't
videos.
lucky, it was blessed. It was
It was
meant
a
to
blessed
happen.
day.
Yeah.
Like it was the day it was supposed to happen. But that day we hit a video, and it was
We
kind of
went
like a
from 46
trend.
followers
Yep.
to 30K.
Yes.
And that was, we were so excited. We were like, oh my
And
God.
less
Like,
than a day,
in
we had
less than a day.
30K, y'all. Like,
30K. Like, it was
we
crazy.
was like, okay,
It was.
well, let's take advantage of this. So then I was still pregnant at the time. So it was like countdown time till she got here.
Yes.
So we was like, okay, well, let's just,
Hold on, Zoe.
you know, use this to our advantage. Me being pregnant. Because people like pregnant people. And, you know.
And we was just like being true, being authentic.
Yeah.
And this was like another platform for YouTube. So our whole goal with TikTok was to shift everybody from TikTok all the way to YouTube.
Yep.
And we just was praying and just going at it every day, going at it
Yeah.
every day. If we didn't see no results, just going at it every day.
Yes.
And so as we kept growing, y'all.
Right. On TikTok,
Oh my goodness.
we were just making videos, me being pregnant. There's been couple stuff, just doing couple stuff. I don't know, day ones, y'all already know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, we just do couple stuff. Me, you know, rubbing my belly. Like, you know, he would like kiss on my belly. Just doing like different couple stuff. And that would like blow us up even more because people couldn't wait to see the baby. They were like, oh my God, you guys are such a beautiful couple. I can't wait to see your child. They would see Zoe. It was like, oh my God, Zoe is so cute, blah, 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 blah. Then, I think it was around the time, it was like countdown, like I said, to the baby gets here. And
By that time, I think we had
I think-
200K.
yeah, no.
No, less than that.
We had like 100.
100K.
150K.
100K.
on
So we were
TikTok.
excited because we never had.
Yes.
I've had 300 followers on YouTube. I mean on Instagram and everything. So it's
Yeah,
like,
so we
man.
had like 150K on TikTok. Then Isaiah did my whole pregnancy on TikTok, like literally.
Ooh, yeah. So what I did
Yeah.
was she was in pain. So basically it was like what you see on the YouTube video that we
It was like
posted.
that
I was
TikTok.
breaking it up at that moment. So basically
From
we just
me
got
laying
to
on the bed when we first got there,
Yeah.
from me when my water broke,
1
from
centimeter,
me,
2
yes.
centimeter.
from me getting my epidural, from me
Everything.
having a baby, from the baby getting here. He was just
But what I did think was I thought and we're just showing you all the journey. So if we're talking too much and saying we're rambling, we want you all to know that nothing is easy. You got to work hard. So as we're going, I said, you know what's a good idea is because a lot of people don't really know how to process when a baby is born.
Yes, they don't.
And so when a baby is born and they want to see it, they want to feel intimate, they want to see the emotion. And I said, you know what? We are the family to show. You know, a lot of people maybe thought I was talking too much in the video, but I was trying to educate some people and kids to where it was still viewable, to where it wasn't inappropriate, but it was still, okay, this is some real stuff. And so people were falling in love with it. I posted like 12 videos, like boom, 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 boom. And it was all blowing up. They were all blowing up.
Yes.
And from there, we had posted the video on YouTube.
Yes.
The pregnancy video of like the birth,
video,
part 1 and part 2.
Like I said in the last video, in the last How We Met video, part 1, I said the lady said she's gonna be Jay's gonna be our biggest blessing. We posted the pregnancy video of me having Jay or getting ready to have Jay, and that video blew. Like right now, I think in a month it hit like 100K. That was big for us. Yes. And so we went from having 600 followers, subscribers to having, I think, maybe 30K. It was like 30K.
Like, and I was like, oh my goodness. Like, we were so hyped because it's like you work so hard for moments like this, and it was just happening fast. And so we post a video on YouTube right now. Currently, that video is at 300K. Yes. And I'm like, wow. And we just keep going. We kept going. We're showing the process now. Jade is here and everything like that. So this is where it has to come to an end, y'all, because we talked to y'all enough already. And if you want a part 3 of this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, put this in the comments, and we want to tell you all the whole journey
to where we are right now.
So if y'all interested in that, I know y'all seen part 1, but if you haven't seen part 1, make sure you go look at the last video, and make sure you watch this video and tell your friend about it.
And comment part 3 down below.
Part 3.
You guys would like a part 3 for this video.
Yes, we love y'all.
We love
so far, it's been a journey.
It's been a journey. And we're still on the journey, but we want to tell y'all the rest of the journey. Make sure you, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. We love y'all so much. And like we always say, you don't have to leave our channel, but you got to get out of this one. Peace.